Greetings, fellow travelers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Zed City. Episode 20, Pack the Truck. I'm glad I checked back on these guys. I swear I hit cancel caravan farming. Like, swear to God, I clicked it. But I'm also in a bit of brain fog, and they were next to a zombie but didn't get hit. I'm gonna go with, I clearly didn't click the button I thought I did. So you guys think I should save for geothermal? And I do hope that I actually managed to find some material. Worst case scenario, I can always just haul slag on the local tile, but the whole point of having ruins is that we use them. Is water an issue while caravanning with a hygiene mod? Not normally, no. So the hygiene mod will have... for thirst need, it will be managed when they pack water bottles for, like, travel or whatever. It's kind of automated, so you don't really have to think about it. Which is good. Oh, a brownout. That's novel. I love brownouts. So we have about a day and a half of zero threat. You know, I am actually going to enter this northern factory because I would like to return home during the zero or low threat event. And if I go further, we're not going to get home while it's cleared. Later on, when we have additional security and like turrets and better airlocks and more people to help clear out enemies, it'll be easier to go during a higher threat event. Although there's always going to be the threat of our survivors, you know, breaking their vehicles down by slamming into things. So here I'm going to want apparel that is smeltable and tattered. What did I set this to? What, 65, 66? So I'll set this to 65. That way, anything that comes off of the zombies that can be smelted down, I have a stockpile to haul to. Hey, Pillbug. You are welcome for the enjoyment, and thank you for the sub. You're too kind. Man, these chunky zombies just, they absorb bullets, don't they? Alright, so Stormguard, okay, there, I don't want to micromanage too many things at once. Stormguard and Guerra are already at the factory, so I'm going to have Redfield go back inside. My brain today, because I'm sick, has pretty limited bandwidth, so I know that, and I'm going to have to make decisions based upon that. Well, I am not that much more excited about this map tile than the last one. But who knows? Could be a diamond in the rough. I don't know why I can't drive there, but okay. I accept your determination, I guess. Alright, and then what I'm going to do... Oh, you know, there is stuff. Passive coolers should not be uninstallable, but there is industrial meds, and a steel stone cutter table, and plasteel unfinished simple armor, which I can't break down in anything. So there's some stuff. I can live with it. The medicine is pretty critical, because that's going to allow me to tend wounds. There's also this lovely heater that I could uninstall and put into the truck. And let's have them check the other doors. Medicine is very worthwhile, yeah. Now, I have tried to set up, a stove. That's also steel. I've tried to set it up, and this was a very common YouTube question, but I've tried to set it up that, like, items aren't easily come by. One of the reasons why I have no mining, no deep drilling or anything, is in order to showcase real ruins, it doesn't make sense for me to be able to get everything I need on my own local map tile, because then we aren't forced to go to ruins. So I very intentionally disabled everything that that would keep us comfortably at home without having to explore on purpose as a gameplay idea and design. All right, get a little water and let's pack that up. I am going to hit some of the tents nearby, hoping that that the tents will have additional stuff, because these factories have been okay. Don't break the car. These factories have been pretty tame. My fuel efficiency is holding up, though. I've only used an eighth of my fuel. That's pretty good. What quality was the bed? Poor. And this one, normal. I didn't check those, to my own detriment. But I am sleeping on royal beds, so, you know. I could be picky. Princess and the Pea. So we're still sitting at zero threat for about 24 more hours. Was getting sick to make the scenario harder? Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and having, like, zero free time this past week, because either I'm sick or I'm dealing with a sick kid or something like that. It's... Oh, a volcanic winter is straight into a cold snap. Well, Randy, aren't you spicy? Hooker says, "Don't crash me," because you've seen my State of Decay car shenanigans. No promises. This temporary camp seems more hopeful than the last two factories. Now, what I will say is the pristine ruins driven by events like this one usually are guaranteed to have more stuff. Not guaranteed, but I would say there's a better chance for a bit more wealth, because they're supposed to not be picked over. Well, I think we found some wood. What is this? Silver plasteel? Obviously, some people use deep storage mods, as I'm sure you are able to tell. So I don't. But because the XY coordinates for that stockpile of stuff is determined by the map file, we have giant stockpiles of wood. But you know, that works. This was like a lumber camp, I guess. And I am okay looting lumber camps. Because wood is a resource we definitely rely upon back home. Flame? Cancel? It doesn't really a uranium bathtub? Did you see Chernobyl? Are you trying to get harmed in some way? I guess I have uranium doors. What can I say? Yeah, definitely a moment. Exactly. Okay. I would say the worthwhile stuff here. The parka's not in actually bad condition. But taking the wood. How much wood do we have at home? 59? So... I will actually bother to take a bunch of the furniture. Now, one of the rules of this series is no taking anything that should not be minifiable. So, for instance, the passive coolers that we found and the previous map tiles that were just like uninstalled, like that's not something you can do in RimWorld. And there's going to be a lot of that. Like sooner or later, I'm going to see like uninstalled Steam geysers, as that's a really common thing for people to uninstall, and I don't know why, but that's how they roll. Okay, let's ignore the roof area and then pack this up and head home. I think we were not that successful in getting steel, but the wood that we got is like enough that I'm not dissatisfied. Okay. It does mean that we're going to have to rummage up some additional slag on the home tile, but there is chances for additional venturing out for more resources. Oh, you know, I didn't need to uninstall that furniture. It's so much wood that we are full. Works for me. Time to pack. All right, how are we looking back home? Zombies are still low threat. They haven't congregated in the driveway. So one of the reasons why... Oh, Redfield, I like your helmet, but... I wanted to smelt it. One of the reasons why I don't have a door down here is if we had the ability to close off this, let's call it a driveway, opening that door while there's zombies outside would be a very sketchy prospect. It would not necessarily be a safe thing to do. So I have it open so that zombies can freely congregate there, and then if I want to kill them off, I can like turn turrets on to clear out the zombies and to make the driveway safe so that we can pull in and park. Here, my kiddo has a fever, and everything is wrong. Congestion in his lungs, just like me. It's a bad time. You should be leaving. What are you doing? Forced to leave. Forced to leave? Can you, like, go? Geothermal power is done. Cool. The mod here is having a little bit of an issue where they are not actually exiting. Guero, you get to be the driver. Congrats. You've been replacing your wife there. Oh, okay. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't take everything out. Oh, God. What's in your pockets? No, stop it. Stop unloading the... Oh, God. All right. I don't know why it bugged, but I think what I need to do here... I don't want to do it, but I think what I need to do is to dump everything out and then pack it all back in. Because for some reason they've decided that that was necessary. So let's try this again. Vehicle caravan. This doesn't tend to happen. Oh, let's change the driver. This doesn't tend to happen when you only go to one ruin. It's the constantly going to multiple ruins, packing, unpacking, etc. You know what could have happened, actually, is that we somehow overloaded the car. I didn't consider its maximum carry weight, but that's entirely within the realm of possibility. that we just like put too much in it and it wasn't. Although I just started to drive. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know. I'm just going to repack. No. Bye bye bedroll. Yep. That's okay. We have a lot of horse leather back at home. I've been known to leave bedrolls behind. Good. I really wanted all my corn ruined. Zeusin, what if I said you could only stand here and you could only work? What would you do? You would cut corn? Good. Ah, shucks. Well, we did manage to leave chem fuel behind, which feels dumb. So I'm going to cancel caravan forming and have them go back for the chem fuel. Load cargo, chem fuel, all of it. And then I know I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to empty out some extra stuff because we're over capacity. I'm not going to think too hard about it. I'm just going to dump a stack of wood. Please do... Oh, can't exit the... Why are you cursed? Here, let me unload all the pawns and do this for third time's the charm. I can only imagine that this, role-playing wise, would play out kind of like a marital argument. Like packing for a trip and disagreeing about how to do it. Okay, so you're unpacking the truck a third time. As anyone that has watched me for a significant period of time, you probably have heard me say something along the lines of, I hate caravans. I hate caravanning. I hate everything that involves caravans. Unfortunately, it seems that vehicle caravanning is maybe not better, but worse. Although in this case, I think it was my fault that I left the chem fuel behind, so that's on me, and I take responsibility for that. But everything besides that, for the multiple packing nonsense, maybe I'm not solely responsible. All right, third time. Oh no, don't leave all your herbal meds behind. Okay, at this point, like, you can't leave. Okay. Well, see, I have this thing called dev tools. I try not to use the dev tool hammer all that often, but seeing that you are too dumb to drive, you can't path it there. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save and load. I bet you path there just fine when I save and load. Driving to map edges won't work, no, because it's not an incident, or it's not an incident tile. Incident tiles are the ones that you can map edge leave. What's happening is, like, this vehicle was getting bugged and was not able to drive to the map edge anyway. It still can't path. What are you doing? Okay. In order to conserve my sanity here, I'm going to use dev tools to pack and leave immediately because this is getting absurd. We're deep into the absurd. I'm actually going to kick them out of the car because sometimes that bugs out too. Normally, having a send instantly would feel like cheating, but the fact that I've packed this truck up 3 times now, I feel just fine about hitting that send instantly. All right. How about that bedroll too? Just to make sure I didn't leave anything behind, because ascend instantly. There was also no undo. Cool. Dev mode exists for buggy moments like that. I agree. I definitely agree. Why can't we sew in here? Oh, it's too cold? It is cold. But it's growing season? I don't know. I'm gonna let her off the hook. So, base without garage. Done. Area 1. Deleted. And your schedule back to normal. So we got geothermal power. Next research project. There you have it. There's the poll. So we have beer brewing and cycloid brewing. At the top, we have advanced fabrication if we want advanced components. We've got mortars if we want to just like shell stuff. Gun turrets if we want gun turrets. Batteries if we want to store more power. Autocannon if we want... Well, I guess I need gun turrets first, so don't vote for autocannons. Or multi-barrel weapons if we want miniguns. Cheers. So the other thing I wanted to do... Oh, small ruins spotted nearby. I'm going to move on. Because I don't have any carry mass. I'm full up. So I think our electric heater is not keeping up with demand. So I'll increase its power. Hopefully heating up the farm. Redfield. You, sir, are going to start working on the garage door. We have about a third of a day of low zombie left. Hi, bunny. Oh, you grabbed... Okay, don't touch those blocks. Alright, let's try this again. Grab the blocks from storage. So that I don't lose my mind with your pathing. Big face, you're on watch. Thank you. So Storm Garden Guerrero will be home very soon. And the next time we can venture out is not for a while without taking risks. Maybe we venture out taking risks. I don't know. I can have you guys decide that. But it looks like battery is going to be next tech. We'll start to get battery tech. Knowing that I wanted geothermal, but I didn't get a lot of steel out on my travels, I'm going to have Fangface grab some slag and haul it in. Because we're still low zombie threat and there's not a lot of zombies around, so it's not a risk to him. I just need to keep an eye on like a few of the zombies that are around, but there aren't too many. And I'll just put it right inside the door, because we don't need to go further in. I'll grab it. Just behind the walls is important, because then it's pathable, even in high zombie threat situations. Alright, zombies have started to spawn. We're back above 0. Redfield is almost done with the new garage door, which adds some additional flexibility as to how we get in and out of our loading bay. Cheers. Should we take out that tank zombie before it unbugs itself? Probably. I should have done that. But maybe in the next, like, low threat period. Alright, Face, you need sleep, but you're not howling for it just yet. So we'll have you go for another run. Unfortunately, it looks like Stormguard and Guero did not make it home in time for to beat the rush, the traffic of zombies coming in. Oh well. And then Zeusin is going to be on night crew. She was up. Oh no, they've arrived. Perfect. Now please. Pooker said no crashing on my way home. There doesn't look to be too much traffic on the way back, so I should be okay. The other thing is I need to make sure that they don't run her over. Yep, wait there. Truck goes first. Because you will absolutely kill people by running them over with a truck. Like no joke. Simply dead sometimes. Actually, keep that running. I'll have Zeusin manage the doors. The truck is so loaded full of stuff that we're not going to want to unpack it here, because then the haul home is going to be obnoxious. So in order to cut down on travel hauling, I'll park the truck over here. All right. I definitely did not find the kind of caliber of stuff I was hoping for. But we're alive, and we definitely brought useful things home, so no complaints from me. Everybody now should be on a base with garage zoning, which they are. Good. So the next priority right now is to build geothermal. And the truck actually took no damage. I never hit anything, which is awesome. The other thing, apart from building geothermal, is probably getting biofuel refinery would be a good idea as well. Because we're going to want some biofuel for future caravans. I didn't find any of it while I was out, not significantly. So the first geothermal generator I'm going to tap is this one. And then we also have this one, which is not too far to cable, right? I just run some power in like that, and we can cable that one up as well. I think probably 2 geothermal generators, and we will not want for power for like quite some time. Oh, wow, that was a very short cold snap. I got lucky. I'm used to my cold snaps being like a full season. That was very, very short. You think the truck has more hit points, or the car has more hit points? I think they're about the same. They're like equally tanky. It's just, I had to mow down a bunch of zombies the last time we were parking with the truck, or with a van, and it wasn't great. Right, buddy? We don't want to hit stuff. A short cold snap means something worse is coming? Oh yeah, it's probably going to be that the tank zombie dislodging and like rolling up with like 2 other tanks, or I don't know. I don't want to jinx myself. Maybe nothing's going to happen. Maybe everything's going to work out. Everything's going to be fine. Yeah, why would things go wrong? In my series? Psh, never. Never. Sapien, thank you for the bits, and cheers. As soon as the Geogen is finished, Solar Flare will hit? Yeah, it could be. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take viewer suggestions for the next goal. And what I'm looking for suggestions is things that can be done within scope of a reasonable amount of time on stream. So it shouldn't take me like the rest of the stream. It should take like an hour or so. So not like convert the entire map into like a walled village. Like that's obviously out of scope. And you are free to suggest with channel points now. So some of the things here, like the heater, all that stuff, I really brought home to break down for resources. I wasn't intending to keep them. I probably, given that it's April, May, need to unroof that, and close that. Two miners. Oh, and a slimer. Mina Slimer. And we have another tanky over here who decided that sandbags needed to get broken. Cool. My prediction is actually somewhat coming true because I had to say it out loud like an idiot. Taking a look at the threat, we do hit a maximum in about a day out of 100%, so that's going to be sketch as hell. Then it drops. It might be possible in 1 week, you know, that flat dip, hump dip. It might be able to send another caravan out in about a week. But probably not before then. All right, I already have a ton of viewer-submitted ideas, so I'm going to pause that and take a look at them, make sure that they're all within scope. Some of them are duplicates, so I am going to refund them. I just want to get about like 8 or so for the polls. Okay, yep. I have about 12 that I think are pretty reasonable already. Perfect. So let's vote on next colony project. We have got better bathrooms and showers, larger freezer, larger storage, biofuel processing, upgrade wood walls and floors, double up exterior walls, start exploring the mountain. Add moisture pumps around the lake. Destroy the ruins closest to the base for materials and security. Upgrade the docks. And clear up some zombie choke points. So where zombies get like clustered and get very, very angry. So that tanky is getting close. I don't know if it is where its pathing is going to take it. So I'm going to start to deal with it now. So I know you can't really see me right now because this pole is huge and it's obfuscating my face. Probably for the better because like I'm sick and look like hell. But yeah, I'm going to get that closest tanky now. Yeah, it's gonna plow through the walls. Oh, and there's also the fart zombie coming in. Come on, fart zombie, just die. There it goes. Leave my walls alone. Alright, so that threat, at least... Oh, there's another tanky. Did I not predict this, like, verbatim? That multiple tanky zombies would coalesce upon my base? What the hell? Am I a prophet? And can I not be a prophet? Because I don't like my prophecies. Redfield and Fangface are dire need of food, so I am going to quickly put them on ignore and have them eat. We have another tank here. Is there a third? Oh, and there's a healer. And then the two miners. Okay, well, things are spicy. Sorry, you two. You don't get a break. Area revealed. I think the miner zombies probably plowed through... Yeah, they plowed through a mountain. Okay. There's 230 zombies out on the map tile right now. I'm in a high threat situation, and I don't... Oh, you know, the tank actually might be coming north enough for me to shoot at normally. Maybe. Big maybe, but maybe. Luckily, Guerrero probably just solved our power situation with that geothermal gen build. I'm hoping. The other question is, should I build the other geothermal generator? It really depends on what ends up here, if they're conflicting goals, so I'll wait to see. But I do see that the mood in our colonies has been better. So I think I got lucky in this tank operator is like coming straight at me. Which means it's not breaking the walls. My very delicate walls. And I do see that other tank coming in too. It's literally what I said, 3 tanks, right? I think. Okay. So, break risk. You need sleep, Wreck. You need sleep. Everyone. Oh, boy. Hang in there, please. Oh, and the miners are coming now, too. Oh, God. Okay. How sane are you guys? Oh, yeah, we have a digger in the garage as well. The miner zombies don't destroy walls, they just destroy mining. So they're not much of a threat to our walled community. They could hypothetically dig around walls like this, but they're not that strategic about it. And I think the greater threat to me right now is extreme exhaustion and morale. So I'm going to let them off the hook for now. Woo! Oh, spicy! All right. So that triple tank threat has been dealt with. One of them was this tank. It freed itself, clearly. I think. Unless I have a fourth tank somewhere congregating. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Zed City, which originally streamed live on Twitch, October 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com or the description of this video have a link to it. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell,